What's up, my friends? It's Rachel, and we are going to, well, first I need to get situated. We are going to do a flip through of my October Daily Halloween Junk Journal for Oddtober 2023, and we are going to go through the prompts. I'm super excited to go through all the prompts with you. I've been posting every day on my shorts, also reading the prompts, my response, and showing some of the process of making everything for that page and whatever, and that has been a ton of fun. So while I got these fancy Halloween nails on, we are going to go through a flip through and, like I said, do the prompts. So these prompts are from Pink Oddbird and Release the Craft, and I will have their channels linked down below. This is my first year of doing these prompts, a Halloween junk journal. I usually just do some Halloween mail and stuff, and so I really wanted to try Halloween junk journal this year, and yeah, so that is what I did. So if you want detailed about anything with the pages, check out the playlists and links down below. I've done flip throughs of the weeks talking about each page if you would rather watch that. I also have all of the links down below for the printables that I used in here. There's a 60% off coupon for Bontic Vintage Designs. That is linked down below, as well as that coupon code. That is 60% off through November 15th or 16th. That is for a 60% off for us here at Sweet Bee Fam. Make sure you use that coupon code so he knows that you came from me. And yeah, I think that's about it. So let's get into the flip through. So like I said, I didn't do it last year. So you're coming in from, I guess, inheriting a like haunted house, and you are leaving that place, and yeah, we'll get into it. But I am going to, like I said, flip through this and show you every page. I'm just not going to talk about each page. So let's do this. You put the pedal to the metal to get as far away from the old house as you can. A few miles away, you hear funny noises from your car when it suddenly breaks down. As you get out to have a look around, you see a rundown amusement park. What does the entry to the park look like? I think the entry to the park looks like the front of a really creepy haunted house with glowing pumpkins, bats flying around, and things peering out of the window at you. Come in if you dare. Leery, you take a few steps towards the entryway, thinking the place to be abandoned. To your surprise, some lights are on and the rides are moving. You see the sign for a phone through the gate, but as you near the ticket booth, you realize you still need a ticket to enter. Make a ticket. Tickets, please. I don't think I want to enter this scary place, but it looks like I have to buy some spooky tickets. I love making these. They're so cute. After you purchase your ticket at the booth, you hand it to the ticket taker. It's getting dark and the park lights haven't turned on yet, but through the glare of the glass, you catch a glimpse of the ticket taker. You do a double take. Something seems off. What did they look like? I wonder if the ticket taker is real or not. Haha. I don't like scarecrows or clowns. Well, if they are creepy, I don't. But this place is creepy, so I'm creeped out. Why am I going in here again? You are a little creeped out, but you shake it off. You haven't eaten all day. Your eyes, they're just playing tricks on you. You make your way to the outdoor food court, but notice something strange. All of the food offerings and pairings are unusual. Which one stands out to you the most? Maybe there are cupcakes with eyeballs on them, or candy that has a poison warning on the wrapper. Or maybe it's not as noticeable, like weird brands or names. I really like these Little Debbie Pumpkin Delights. That's what I made the card from. These options are just not appealing to you. So you use your best judgment and opt to have a snack that is prepackaged. Because that is definitely more trustworthy, right? You lean over to grab a box of what you think is hard candy, but instead, what falls out? What falls out? A big spider. Ew, but maybe it likes hard candy because I don't. I would rather have Twizzlers or sour gummies. Those are my faves. Or Reese cups. Hard candy, yuck. Oh, I put a note on here that my my hubby had gotten me some Twizzlers. You decide maybe you aren't that hungry. Maybe a drink will suffice. You look up at the nearest food marquee and notice these drink names are just as sketchy as the food options. You think maybe they are just quirky names and order anyway. What drink do you get and what's in it? Okay, so if it's an adult drink, I would probably order a Mike's Hard Lemonade. Otherwise, I would order a Coke or Diet Pepsi or Mountain Dew. Applebee's has 2 drinks, Tipsy Zombie and Dracula juice that sounds so good. I think I've gotten the Dracula juice before. You walk to the side so you can spit it out without offending anyone. At the same moment, the rest of the lights for the park turn on. It's dusk now, and with the lights on, you can see everything. From the corner of your eye, you see a man smiling at you. Describe what the smile looks like. I think the smile is creepy, but how or why? Does he know something I don't know? I just want to leave this place. I like spooky, but not scary, and I'm scared. Entranced by his wicked smile, you are knocked back into reality by the feeling of someone tugging on your coat arm. You look questioningly down and see an older man in suspenders. He looks jovial and is urging you to walk towards a specific attraction. What is this attraction? No. Why would I follow or go with someone creepy to see a ride? It's probably a Ferris wheel, though. One that takes forever to switch out riders, so you are stuck in the air for such a long time, looking out into the darkness. And then all you can hear is the creaking of the ride and some eerie giggles. You approach the ride, the operator smiling so widely it hurts, and he gestures to a seat. You look at the ride car. You notice the side panel has a message on it. It's exactly the same message that was carved in the door at the haunted house you just escaped. What was that message? The message that I see says no trespassing. Why would this be on a ride? That is so weird. Stunned by what you see, you say to the ride operator, I am going to skip this ride, thanks. You walk back down the ramp that led you to the ride, and when you get to the bottom, you notice a game booth. What kind of game is this booth offering? Maybe a roulette type game, or a trivia game about Halloween. I would play a game with throwing balls or darts. I've never won one, but maybe my luck is turning? You decide to play the game, and as luck would have it, you win. You look up at the wall of prizes. What kinds of unusual prizes do you see? You are getting increasingly unsure about this park. Why is everything so strange? Maybe I see some prizes like stitched weird animals or taxidermy animals. I've been weirded out by this place, and it keeps getting worse. You meander through the park, your prize in tow. You smell a familiar smell, popcorn. It's a popcorn booth. You make a beeline over to the cart, grab a bag, and start to eat. You're at the bottom of the bag, and you notice a message scribbled at the bottom. What does it say? The message says, by the pricking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. What does this mean for me? Maybe I shouldn't have eaten that popcorn. You look back at the popcorn vendor, who's now wheeling their cart away. Behind them stands the same creepy, smiling man you saw earlier. He drops something on the ground as he turns to walk away. What did he drop on the ground? What did he drop on the ground? Maybe my sanity. Or maybe it was a picture of me. Wouldn't that be creepy? Maybe he dropped a vial of poison he forgot to put in my popcorn. That's 2 warnings now. You don't like the look of things. You remember your car is broken down. Phoning for help seems like a good idea now. You start to look around for a phone booth. You find one and open the door. Instead of a phone, it's something else. What do you see? Instead of a phone, I see a ghost in there. Does it live in there? Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. Why am I still here? I want to leave. The cute ghosts are from Lori. They're so cute. These ghosts here, they're adorable. Thank you so much, Lori. Turning away, you notice that you haven't seen any attendees at this park. It's only been park employees. You then hear the sound of children laughing. You look around and see the silhouette of children by a ride. You walk closer and realize it wasn't children. What was actually there? What if it was children? Just not regular children. Maybe they have bat wings or owl wings. They're not there anymore because they flew away. Unnerved, you stumble away and bump into another park employee. It turns out he's the mechanic for the rides. You ask if he can help you with your car troubles. Pausing for a moment, he looks at you, smiles, and walks away. As he walks away, he drops a tool. What tool did he drop? Isn't that rude? He just walks away. But I think that he dropped some pliers. I think pliers would be useful. You know what would be even more useful is a Leatherman. Maybe it fell off his tool belt. Oh well, it's mine now. I love Leathermans. Feeling hopeless, you pocket the tool. Maybe you can fix the car yourself and get out of here. You try to run back to where your car is and, oh no, you've made a wrong turn. Everything looks the same. You turned into the funhouse of mirrors. What does this mirrored room look like? Oh no. No, why would I just walk into a house of mirrors? I think something carried me in here. Maybe it was one of the children with bat wings. Or maybe a witch put a spell on me. Surrounded by mirrors, you are at a loss. You are frantic to get out of here. When you look up and also notice there is a reflection in the mirrors. Out of your wits, you use the mechanic's tool to shatter the mirrors and find the true exit point. What reflection did you see in the mirror? The reflection I saw is fleeting, but I could swear it was a witch. Or maybe Bloody Mary finally appeared after all these years of me saying that 3 times into the mirror and running out of the bathroom, afraid I might actually see something. You're finally out of the mirror maze. You stop to catch your breath and regain composure. You realize the stand you're leaning on is the lost and found. You notice that the bin is filled with keys, car keys. 1 key stands out from the rest, so you take it. What does it look like? A lost and found filled with car keys? This reminds me of that one horror movie. I guess I grabbed the one that looks like a skeleton key. I mean, why not? Everything else is weird. With key and tool in hand, you set off to find the exit. Wading through the sea of park rides is dizzying. You stop to regain your bearings when you notice a pale hand gesturing for you to get on a roller coaster. Unsure, but you can't resist. You take a chance and board the ride. What coaster is this? I love roller coasters. I live in Ohio that has Cedar Point, which is so much fun. It's been years since I've been there, but I think because this place is creepy, the rides are wooden. Maybe like the Gemini at Cedar Point that has both metal and wood. Love that ride. You are the only one on the ride. The coaster takes off slowly at first. This isn't so bad. Creak, clank, creak. About 45 seconds later, the ride is over. You deboard and stop to look at the ride photos. You find yours, and lo and behold, you weren't on the ride alone. What was on the ride with you? What do you mean? What was on the ride with me? OMG, nope, nope, nope. It looks like one of the children with bat wings, or maybe a murder of crows. Next to the photo wall display, you notice a plaque that says this park was made by a generous donor. Upon closer inspection, you realize the name on the plaque is the same as a relative who willed you that haunted house. What does this plaque look like? I have no idea. Maybe like an old baseball plaque. Today, which was the 22nd, today was my mom's birthday. And then I journaled about my day on there. Starting to put two and two together, you know that the key you found is your way out. You decide to look for a door that matches the key. Making your way through the park, you go behind the rides and find a door. What does the door look like, and does the keyhole match your key? The door is huge and looks heavy. It's made of wood and has stains on it. What are those from? Let me guess. I'm going to go inside, even though I really don't want to. Alas, the key works, but it turns out it is the dressing room of the smiling man. His picture is everywhere. You look around and see hats and coats and shoes. But just ahead of you, there's also another door. Before leaving the room, you spot something that you think may help you. What is it? I have no idea. Maybe a road flare or a sword? What about a walkie-talkie? Maybe it really is my sanity. Armed with this new item, you make your way to the second door. Once you open this door, on the floor you see a display of bones giving you a message, a way to the exit. What does the message look like and say? When I decided to choose my message, I didn't realize that it was supposed to be helpful, so I put go away. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I think it says go away, and the bones used are mostly the long bones, femur, tibia, humerus, only I don't find this humorous. You take the bony advice and continue down the winding hallway. Looking up, you see a portrait of the smiling man, but in this, his smile is normal. This is from before he was the smiling man. Its eyes seem to follow your every step down this hallway. It sounds like those paintings that watch you move around. Those are so creepy. Like, mind your own business. Leave me alone. Finally, you are back at the park exit and back on normal grounds. Relieved, you dash towards your car and notice the hood to your car is up. Did the mechanic fix it after all? There is a note, but what does it say? Feeling defeated, you slump down to the ground. The note says that I will never really escape, no matter how far I go. Whoa, stop. Just stop stalking me. I'm so done with this place. It's time to go. You shake it off and try your key in the ignition once more, and whoa, the car starts up. You close the hood and jump into the driver's seat, ready to get far from this park. Looking back, you see the smiling man standing there. He is holding something. What is it? What is he holding? Do I even want to know? Maybe it's my hat, or probably my sanity, or maybe he's holding one of the children with wings. This reminds you that you also have something from his dressing room. You look at it briefly and see it has a map hidden inside. There's an address on it. You don't think much of it, but tuck it away on the passenger seat for later. What does the map look like? The map is stained, but I can tell what's on it. It's a map of my city with my street circled. What does that mean? You turn the car radio on as you start to drive away, and the same song from the gramophone at the haunted house starts booming through your speakers. What are the song lyrics, or what song is it? The music is creepy and sounds like a music box. I'm just going to shut the radio off and get out of here. Bye! You look in your rearview mirror and can no longer see the smiling man. The park looks dark behind you until you see the words, "Happy Halloween," appear in the distant amusement park lights. This was such a fun journal to work in. The prompts were interesting and fun. So I hope you enjoyed the flip through with me going through the prompts and my responses. I will have Pink Oddbird and Release the Crafton's channels linked down below. Make sure you check them out. I love the prompts. This was such an interesting little story to go through. So yeah, I hope you loved my journal. Let me know what you think. It was so much fun. Working in it, like I said, and yeah, absolutely love it. Love how it turned out. She's thick, but we like them thick and chunky. But anyway, make sure you like the video on your way out. Make sure you subscribe for more content. And yeah, I hope you have yourself a spooky little Halloween. Bye.